didn't make sense to them.
No, not now.
Even though they were very convincing in their arguments and stuff, it was like, I was just, I was hoping everybody else was going to stick to their word, because we've built some trust. The four of us actually have the trust that we can actually have the things to do.
Well, that's right.
So,
no, it's, it went down a tree, so that's the main thing.
Yeah, the tribal council that just happened. 2-2-2 split, so Rose and I, we were close, and they played it well. They knew that if one of us had an idol, then, the other person was going to go home. So they ended up probably doing the smart thing, splitting it. I could trust Rose, and her and I voted Ben, but I couldn't trust Keegan. Keegan, well, I thought might have been on board to get out Ben. Keegan happened to mention that he got a vote from Ben at the pre-swap tribal council, so with a bit of luck we could have worked out, but ended up Rose, as she predicted, went home and we couldn't save her. So a little bit disappointed that it didn't work in our favour, and so as a result now I'm the last old Gadali in this blue tribe. So I don't know what I'm going to do.
That was fun. Yeah. Wasn't it, guys? I was getting votes. That was spicy. Now I know how you feel.
Now you're in.
We've had 2 votes each.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's done with us.
Smashing goals today.
I had gone into the tribal council thinking that it was going to be 2 votes Keegan, 2 votes Rose, 2 votes Jeremy. So I was like, I'll be fine. I'll be placing one of the final votes to send Rose home, because that's what we had decided going into it. And I was very wrong. When we got into tribal council, the votes were read, and it was 2 Rose, 2 Jeremy, 2 me, and that was horrifying because I did not think I would be receiving votes.
Yeah, we kind of got a bit closer, but
I think maybe moving forward, between the line for someone like Rose, we need to put the automated tap on you.
Yeah, you reckon?
When
Okay.
it comes to merge.
Yeah, okay.
She just seemed like she would be someone who's socially
Oh, definitely, yeah.
what's it called, like insular.
Oh,
Yeah.
Which
Yes.
is dangerous to have.
Okay.
You're not going to take up that person, you're going to take up people around them.
Yeah.
So.
Everyone wants to get to merge, and everyone wants to make sure that once they're at merge, they are set up for a great end game. And I think it's just concerning still having Keegan around. Even though he had my back, and I'm very, very grateful that he had my back, I'm still worried because I think that he's the reason why I got votes from Jeremy and Rose, because I had put his name down before and there was that little bit of distrust, even though I had apologized for it afterwards and showed him an idol clue. Obviously they had to put a name down, I get that, but because Keegan sort of at least shared some of that information, I'm assuming it does make me a little bit untrusting of him. And so there is a part of me that's like, what if we use Jeremy to take out Keegan instead? And I don't think that someone like Charlene would be opposed to that.
It's straight through me. It's terrible, yeah. Fair enough. No, that's...
There's spiders
be some fun
everywhere. Like,
Oh
there's
my
no
God.
spiders
Yeah,
here.
this
We've all had spiders. Like,
Yeah,
I
it's
have
spiders,
had
yeah.
3, I
and
think,
big
on me.
centipedes.
I think moving forward, for us at least, I'm not opposed to wanting to work with Jeremy because he seems really lovely. The good thing is he'll have connections with whoever is left over on like the remaining blue people come merge if we get there. And so I'm not opposed to working with him moving forward and using him here maybe to take out Keegan, or even like just as like someone to work with going into merge, because I think that he would be someone that if you showed him loyalty, he would give it back.
Let's hope we don't win.
Yeah, let's hope we don't lose again. My God.
Yeah, let's just increase ours a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm so just like, you know, when you're just flat.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. And you hit that, and then you kind of keep going. But like I've gone beyond that wall now, which is kind of a good thing. Like I feel like I'm building up into a bit of energy. But...
So yeah, if we end up losing the next challenge and going back to Tribal Council, my next pitch is like, I couldn't work with Keegan. I know Keegan's not going to work with me, so I have to pitch against him. I think everybody understands the risk of taking him, you know, further in the game, and I believe that they are thinking about that already. I just need to make sure that I'm pitching that hard. I think that's my only saviour. It's making sure that Keegan is strongly identified as the threat, and to go forward with him is just a silly move, and hopefully they'll be willing to take a risky move. I think it's probably time for them. They've been playing quite safe this whole game, and so I think, yeah, for new Gadali, they probably should try and do that.
So, but no, I have faith in you guys now, and I think we've built, even just amongst their old red, we have a solid core now.
Yeah, absolutely.
So,
Because I mean, at least we know where we stand with each other now.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm sure, you know, Lon Jesus will, you know, try and tell us, you know, that you know, reasons to keep him around. But
He's such a nice guy. Like,
he is very nice guy,
like, what do we
absolutely.
do?
Like, but he will have more determination to be a challenge beast.
What if he wins immunity or something like that?
That's what I mean. He could just win.
The best way for me to secure my spot, like further in the game, is to try and find an idol. I really have to try and get out there and have a look for it. If we do lose this Tribal Council and I don't have that idol, I think I've got no other chance other than, you know, maybe pitching as hard as I can. So I'm looking for it. I want to get it. I'd like to shake up the game and make sure that if I present it, or at least show that I've got it, then, you know, to see them start voting against each other would actually be quite entertaining for me.
Flush switch. Did you get a clue for the like when you first went back to camp that there was an immunity idol underneath the seat at Tribal Council? You didn't get that one.
But you had
So
the best camp.
That was
so.
probably.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that might have been the way to go. Because when we came back, Janine like lovingly she just like brought out the tarp tent thing that we had, and she's like, "Oh, everyone, like I've got a piece of paper," thinking it was nothing like really
Like welcome to camp.
Yeah, exactly. Like welcome to camp, but it was like, oh no, this is here's the immunity idol clue.
I am still yet to find this goddamn idol. I have been looking for it because I really, really want it. I still have my other one, which is great. I didn't use it, and I was shitting myself when I didn't use it in case I was gonna go home. But still haven't found the second idol yet. Don't know where the frick it is because we've looked quite extensively around for it. And unless, of course, someone's pulling the wool over my eyes and like Keegan or Brendan or Charlene has the idol, none of us have found it. I don't know where it's supposed to be. We've basically looked everywhere here.
Come join us.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Have we get to Heimlich each other?
That's
is that what it's about?
Absolutely, it's gonna just one big sense.
Just vomit on more. Oh, okay.
We're anticipating some kind of merge happening soon, so yeah, that would be my saving grace. Getting back with the old Gadali is the only way for me to stay, like, be secure in this game. I have to get some information from them, probably pass on as much as I can. So I'm looking back, getting to Brad, getting to Alex, and definitely getting like just at least a word from Dom to see what we can do to get further in this game together.
Follow your heart.
Let's go.
Let's go, guys.
Okay, I'm not into bananas that much, but I have a good old sandwich.
I'm not vegan, so I'm just having a banana.
I'm just gonna switch to
I was dreading the tribe swap. I was in a really, really good position on the blue tribe. I had a solid 3, I had a solid 2, I had my name never come up. I was playing pretty under the radar.
Yeah.
Look, it's the perfect time to win when there's sandwiches and food.
This is true.
I mostly just want Keegan to win.
What's your water, by the way? Is it?
Oh yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
So I can show you guys where the water is. It's over by the barbecue.
Yeah.
though.
Okay. Winning is so good. It's different to not be on the cursed blue tribe that loses every time.
Tell us about how your tribals went, because they made comment to us that it's really nice to talk to people that seem to like each other and are happy. What were you guys doing?
We like each other. It's just we were so like the last tribal, like the mood was so like down because it was the third one in a row. We lost 3 people. We're down to 5. So we're like, just one win, please. Just one. So my 2 closest allies were Rose and Jeremy. They might be lost to this, but if I can forge new connections here with Ash and Alex and Dom and even Carleen and Isaac, if they want to work, then I think I might be okay. So this worked out pretty well.
The tribe swap may have weakened my position personally, but then again, I don't feel weak.
So yeah, it was just her, because I'm not sure if you guys had it, but there was like a idol clue in the basket for at your first tribal council there'll be an idol if you look low, and whatever the clue read. And then Emily snuck up, got it, and she said, I got it. Well, we all discovered the clue. Yeah. And we all read it aloud as a sort of like, well, too many people are around, I'm just going to read it.
Everyone knows.
Who was it, Janine, who had it?
Yeah, so Janine went and got the tarp out, and there was just a clue there, and we were all there, so she read it out, and the tribal, Emily went and got it, and then, she went there. She went.
Well, that's fascinating.
It's back at Ghost Island then, right?
Yeah.
From what I've heard just this weekend, Dom likes to see himself as a bit of a loose cannon and is quite happy with a bit of anarchy. So, I'd have to watch how that goes. We'll see.
It'll be interesting with Jeremy and Keegan.
Are they alphas?
I wouldn't say Jeremy is, but people do listen to him.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
See, my job as a photographer, I'm used to observing people, summing them up quickly because I need to get what I need to get from them immediately, and I need to make them feel comfortable whilst I do that. So it's a skill that I bring to this game as well, is I'm just observing, I'm just finding out who would be comfortable with me having a chat with them, to what extent could I chat, openly to somebody, to what extent should I not say a word and just leave them to go. I'm still getting a feel for, say, the 3 old blues, whether those 3 were close, and if they are going to sit tight-knit as maybe our 3 in the former red group will sit.
And also, we hasn't been sitting there seeing somebody else for so long, and it's infuriating.
That was really awful thing.
Yeah, no shit.
I'm assuming you guys just went to the Gongas at Merge, right?
Well, that was their blame.
Ashley, I feel like she's a Survivor fan, and I feel like she knows people that aren't on our tribe, so I don't necessarily have 100% trust there, but I'll see how that plays out.
I think there's more flexibility going with you guys.
Yeah.
Because these guys, if they're going to pick on you, that's boring as shit.
Yeah.
And also, what is the point? I don't want to go to the end of it. By the way, what's her name? See, I don't even know my tribe's name, hardly.
Colleen? Yeah.
Colleen. She is incredibly smart. She knows Survivor really well. Really well. And I'm pretty sure, that'll translate pretty easily. She's very smart.
Cool.
Yeah.
I don't think Colleen really likes me, so. Come on in, guys.
Okay, Bimbiang, getting a look, at the Gadali tribe. Rose voted out at the last tribal council.
Dom, what do you think of Rose getting voted out at the last tribal council?
I think the easy observation is to make that old tribe lines held strong in that vote, and that does make me a little worried that that's the game. That is the cliched saying, but that is the game of Survivor in which we are playing.
Alright, are you ready for your next challenge?
Yes.
Alright, this challenge you are playing for a reward in the form of cake and biscuits.
Yes.
And you're also playing for immunity. So with that said, Dom, can you please play for immunity?
In this challenge, 4 players will need to race to get 4 balloons across the line without using their arms or hands. If the balloon falls on the ground or touches any part of their arm or hand, they must go back to the start. Once all 4 balloons are across the line, the final player needs to complete a block puzzle. The first player to complete the puzzle wins immunity for their tribe, as well as reward in the form of biscuits and cake. The losing tribe will vote out the 6th person from Survivor Canberra.
So Bibiang, who are you sitting out? Isaac, perfect. Isaac, take a spot on the bench.
Ready? Go! Keep going.
Marlene just forward to go back to the start. Jez has got his from the line, one for Vidali. Nice. Ben going well. Yes. The line, let's do Vidali. So,
Yes.
Actually, was nice.
That's a strategy.
Darlene, back to the start.
You know.
Darlene doing well. One more kick. Yeah. One more for Darlene.
Go. Yeah, it's good.
One more, Darlene gets the shot again.
Good, Darlene.
Darlene doing well.
Yes.
Start on the puzzle. One more for Darlene.
Good job, you got this.
You could start on the puzzle, Vidali.
Good job, you got this. You got
Okay,
this.
so this is the block puzzle. All the pieces must fit into the little square. Alex getting all of her puzzle pieces out. Keegan's starting to work on the puzzle. We're making quick work already. Keegan's making some progress. Keegan making great progress over here. Would never lie, Brad. Would never lie.
Come back a bit, Brad.
Alex starting to make some progress. She's actually catching up time here. Keegan a little bit stuck at the end of the puzzle, possibly.
Catching up. You're doing good.
Bibiang has time.
He's stuck.
Keegan is stuck. Got a piece. He can't go in. Needs to reset.
He's stuck. Keep going.
It's going to come down to a few seconds here. This is really close, really tight. It's really those last 2 pieces that are the difference maker. You can get the rest in, but can you get the last one in? Both are a little bit stuck at the moment. Pieces are not going in where they want them to. Keegan resetting, taking some pieces out.
Try resetting the red one. Like red web pieces.
Keegan starting basically all over again. Starting a new strategy. Alex trying to make it work with what she's got. Keegan moving along. Yes. Charlie, win. You won immunity. Guys, can we say that the blue purse is broken? Finally.
Yes, I think so. Yeah. My thoughts are definitely broken right now.
Wonderful. Come and get the immunity.
Off the back.
Yeah, good. And reward in the form of biscuits and cake.
I'm so hungry.
Morgadali, safe, no one going home from Tribal Council. You're all good. But for Bibiang, Tribal Council, another person going home. I'll give you a while to have a think about who it's going to be, and we'll get to the vote. Get them out.
yes, we have to discuss.
Let's go chat.
Yeah.
Who wants to chat with who?
I'm going to move this way if anyone wants to come.
I'll come with.
First off, I'm pretty disappointed with how I performed at the challenge with the puzzle. Thought I had it, but that's alright. Next time.
I'm gonna go over here. Just the A, get water because I genuinely need it. B, there's the option there of talk. 3-3 blue, old red. There is a chance that Isaac and Ashley might flip over to vote off Carleen, and I'm hoping that's the case. Carleen, she's an awesome person, but she has got to go. Like, I see my mind ticking and it drives me nuts. It's just like, in this game, I don't want that around. You have that anarchic spirit that I enjoy, so I haven't this
what?
anarchic spirit. Like, you don't want to say kumbaya, you don't want to stick to the plan, you want to shake things up.
No, because, okay, so...
Let's shake it up in outside, I say.
Okay, let's do it. I spoke to Brad. I'm speaking to you. I'm happy with the one outside. But y'all can't just desert me because these guys are going to be pissed.
What, everyone is that kumbaya? They expect you to stick to the plan.
Yes. It's Keith Nail over here. It's literally Keith Nail over here, like, stick to the plan.
Ironically.
I'm like, oh, cool.
Like, this is the thing. I could totally go with my original tribe, force rocks, and possibly go home anyway. Or I flip, have a bit more fun, and then go into merge as a wild card and see how tomorrow progresses. So.
Which means she wouldn't be a bad person to keep in that sense.
Yeah.
But he said he's going to be loyal to them, which is something to watch.
Yeah.
Or us two vote together, let him vote wherever he wants, and the other two vote for one of us. So that would be a 3-2-1. Either way we will.
But
so what do we want to do?
if we do loyalty, if we go to, do we need loyalty if we're going to move?
No, because we'll go back to our old vote.
So just stick with the plan. Alex is.
Or if we want to vote them off because he's strategically an anarchist.
Yeah.
Just saying, who voted for Alex? We'll still get on that.
Realistically, it's 3-3. Ash says it should flip. I've said that I'll flip. I'm lying. I'm not going to go into merge in a 7-3 deficit. So, fuck it. I'll get a rocks if I need to.
That's not happening. Hey, through that, you was hypothetical.
Ashley's flipping. Ashley told me she's flipping. Do you trust?
No.
I trust her for this one, but I do not trust her going forward. We figure out first and if that is what would sell you on this. Evicting Katie, because I do not trust her because she is that upset that Ash has, but she has a smile. She does it. And it's like a genuine smile, but also like a stunning smile.
Probably Kayleen. She looks like a tough competitor, staying under the radar, not really putting herself up for the most of the challenges. More looking at towards other people to save herself and get further into the game.
Ash was like, in the conversation, she was like, the old red were very kumbaya.
Yeah.
And I feel like it stops with her. She's the one playing the drums, kumbaya, and everyone dances to that beat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have to be Katie.
Okay.
Cool. I mean, yeah.
Happy with that.
The numbers are low.
No,
of
yeah,
original blue. So
Yes.
to flip
Yeah.
to these
the smartest option.
is a good look.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
But Dad doesn't want to vote for them. And they both want to vote for you.
Okay.
So if the three of us, Red and you, vote for them, he's out.
Yeah.
And Brad will be on the outside.
Yeah. Sounds good. Cool.
He won't wait.
No, wait.
But I feel like it's definitely going to an original Blue tribe member, and we've used the reasoning with them that that's the way it's going on the other tribe, that the Blues are getting voted out. So it's a good look to come join the strong side. If we're going to flip, now's the time. So I feel like we have split them, and I don't feel that there's a lot of unity in the way that they'll vote, and they're just afraid that they'll get the vote.
I think we're gonna go deadlock, and we'll just pretty much stick to our vote.
Hopefully it's not me, and I feel nervous. I've been nervous all day, and I hope I can go to bed tonight still in the game, hopefully in merger.
Alright, well, welcome to Tribal Council. We've got an unconventional Tribal Council, I would say. Would you say that? Yeah. It is very, very wet outside. How are you going in the rain, Charlie?
I hate the rain. I hate being cold more than I hate the rain.
Yeah, absolutely. This is your first Tribal Council since the Tribe Squad. Dom, what are the numbers like? You've got 3-3 of the old Bimyang tribe. Is that going to factor into this vote, do you think?
I feel like it will. I mean, we saw the old Blue Tribe have a vote off that was probably on tribal lines. They still place go home. And I feel like it's always going to be an elephant in the room. There's going to be these people who spent the morning and most of the day together, and my people who spent most of the morning and the day together. And like conventional wisdom would dictate that it's going to be 3-3 and it's a rough draw, and us Blues knew that a little too well, frankly.
Actually, are you prepared to go for rocks?
No.
No. So how do you strategize around that? Do you try and flip someone, or do you flip?
I mean, I'm not going to rocks because it's not. I don't know. I don't want to. I don't feel like it today. So to get around that, I guess. I don't know, that's the only option. You have to try and find someone who's willing to also not go to rocks as much as you're not willing to go to rocks. So let's hope that that's what we found.
So what are some of the names that have been thrown out today?
I don't know, there's been some names.
I feel like everyone's
name has come up in some regard.
There's 6 names, and until the texture goes on the parchment, it's not done. So anybody that's here can sell each other and just say why you should flip or why they think flipping is a good idea and which direction they want to go, because it's totally not done yet.
So Alex, good point. You can pitch, if you're the old 3 and you're pitching towards the other 3, what's your pitch to flip over to your side?
For me, with pitching, I've had to go at a lot. I had to go to puzzle, the throwing. I put my name in the ring for all the challenges. So I think if that did come to it, I would pull myself and be like, look, that's what I've done. So to try and do it in another bit. So for this time, the last time we worked, takes Isaac as well. Yeah, that's probably where I would be going.
So Isaac, are you staying strong with the old Bimyang, or is your vote live tonight?
I'm strong with everyone, that's it. Because we've been in challenges together, and yeah, he's my team.
Are you a close team, do you think?
Sorry?
Are you a close team?
Oh, we've gotten close. I got to know Dom, I got to know Brad, I got to know Alex as well. So yeah, and she's strong as well, like she showed in every challenge as well.
So what's your pitch then, Brad, to get the others to your side then?
I don't know, just don't vote me out, please. I'll be your best friend.
Loyal as anything. With that then, let's get to the vote. Actually, you're up first.
Sorry, Dom. You're the most conniving of the three, which scares the shit out of me.
Frankly, you're scary to play with at the merge.
Alright, we'll go count the votes? Yep. Alright.
Have fun. Adios, amigos.
Alright, if anyone would like to play a hidden immunity idol, now would be the time to do so. Okay, we'll get to the votes. First vote. Colleen. Second vote. Okay, I'm assuming that's for Colleen. Third vote. So, 2 votes Colleen, 1 vote John. Fourth vote for Monica. Well, 2 votes Tom, 2 votes Colleen.
We are voting for myself and Kelsey.
Fifth vote. Colleen. 3 votes Colleen, 2 votes Tom. 1 vote left. The fifth person voted out of Canberra Tyler.
Can you take a hit?
Well played, Colleen.
Well played. Respect.
Alright, so tribe, it looks like the old Gudali and the old Bimiang is dead. And we've got a new tribe. So that could either be a good thing or a really, really bad thing. I guess we'll find out. Head on out. I'm not sure.
So what happened before we voted was I felt fairly confident in the people that are on my original tribe that we would all continue to vote the same way because of the numbers on the other tribe, on the blue tribe. So I mostly spent my time speaking to Brad and Dom and Alex and just say, you know, you need to come and join us. We're with the side with the numbers, and when there's a merge, you'll be a tiny bit safer. But it looks like on the other side, they're whittling you guys down. There'll be none left, and you won't have a half tribe to run to. And I thought the logic kind of worked. Clearly, it didn't.
I'm voting for you because you are dictating this tribe, the former red tribe, and I need you to not. And also, I think I make more friends here, and I turn it into a 5-5 at merge, which is so much better for me.
The person I suspect greatly voted for me probably was Ashley. That we never really synced. I feel like she was trying to sell this narrative that she was just a ditzy blonde and couldn't even remember anybody's name, let alone know how to play the game properly. And that annoyed me a bit, and I feel like she may have read read my face or read the signals that I'd sent that, just be real. Keegan is a really strong player. He's good at puzzles, he's good at social, and he's physically strong as well. He's going to be a merge threat. So if he hasn't got someone like me who is potential ride or die as well on the other side, he's going to feel a little bit lone and flapping around. It's amazing how water finds its own level, and immediately we just knew that we could play together. We thought similarly, and we could do really well. I hope for his sake there's someone over there that he also syncs up with, and together they can go a long way. Because I'd like to see Keegan win, and if not Keegan, somebody from my original tribe. It'd be really lovely to see that happen. But there are a couple of players I haven't met, so I don't really know their strengths or abilities. But Keegs.